All Farm Therapy guests will receive a complimentary stay in one of the spectacular cabins at June Farms in Hudson Valley, New York. To book your own stay at June Farms, please visit junefarms.com. Just a heads up, I'm nervous. I get very nervous for this stuff. I was out on a boat the other night with Jeff Bennett.
Oh, he texted or he emailed me saying he was gonna.
He's like a huge fan of yours.
Yes, it's great.
Oh, wow, motherfucker. Every time. First question. Do you remember what compliment I've given you probably since I've met you?
Not a single. You've never.
All right. Bottle service, not a good idea around the goats. I'm just going to put it over here. Anyway, it's ALB vodka.
Yeah.
My favorite vodka.
Do I have to say it?
Please say it, because I still mean it. Okay, do you want me to say it?
I'm the smartest person.
Exactly. You are the smartest person. I was thinking about this on the ride over. If it was like that game show, you had to like phone a friend, I would call you. What would you, and this is a serious question, did you read a lot growing up? Like,
Yes.
How do you feel like you got the intelligence level that you have?
I mean,
I feel like you've always been a reader.
I have to credit ADHD. And
That doesn't make it hard for you to read?
No, it's the opposite. So like, there's like
There's
like different flavors of it. And I have like the hyper focus kind. So if I'm into something, I really get into it, like dive in.
Yeah.
And then I tend to retain a lot of what
Your brother said you were really into drawing when you were growing up.
Yeah,
and that he would like describe a mythical creature and you would like draw it like as he was describing it.
Yeah. I still like to draw a lot.
With what, like pencils or something?
Like
anything.
Crayons? Yeah. If you have crayons, let's do it. Let's go right now. I'll show you. I like making things, and that's kind of what got me into this business to begin with. Was, I sat at a desk for a year and I thought, this is that I could not do.
Right. Don't you feel like? I also sat at a desk. Doesn't it feel like your soul is like screaming from within, being like, I know this is not it.
Yes, like whatever it is, this isn't it. Yeah.
Right.
And now it's kind of ironic. It's sort of come full circle. Like now that I have a bigger staff.
Yeah, you don't have to
I'm
quite.
back on behind
I know,
a desk.
they say you got to fix that though.
Yeah.
Or start something else. Can you tell people what it is that you do?
I sit at a desk.
John Curtin. This is my friend John Curtin. We've been friends for a long time.
Very long time.
And tell them what you founded.
So I started the ALB Distilling Company it started about 15 years ago. We got settled in, incorporated in 2011, so 14 years ago, and then it took about a year to get operations up and running. So I've been doing it for 13, 15 years, however you want to look at it.
Okay, I have to like pull the reins from diving right into ALB questions, but we're gonna get to them. But it is just for anybody. ALB's vodka specifically, but there's still Ironwood whiskey and other products. But it's a delicious vodka. It is our #1 selling liquor that we have in the Pony Barn at June Farms.
Great.
I drink it all the time. It's fantastic. You should be really proud of it.
Thank you.
Speaking of as a child, what would you say was your most entrepreneurial quality that if you look back, it's like, oh, I guess I could see how I went into starting a business?
So this is going to sound totally insane. But when
I started a liquor
store. Yes, I sold liquor to my school children. So when I was in 1st or 2nd grade, my neighbor had gerbils, and they were driving her parents nuts, so she gave them to me. And I loved them, and I wanted to get more, but I forget why, but I ended up getting mice instead.
Okay.
And then the mice would keep making more mice.
Wait, so you had gerbils and mice?
Yeah, just pets.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
just
my mom would never have allowed that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I somehow convinced my parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the mice kept making more mice.
Okay.
And so every few weeks, I would just like scoop up a bunch of mice and bring them to the pet store, and they would give me 50 cents.
Oh my God.
In store credit per mouse. And then I would like buy more tanks and stuff.
Yeah.
And just like that, repeated that cycle until my parents did eventually get.
They're like, there's thousands of mice in our house.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Isn't it great when you're a kid and you have like cash or you get a paycheck like on your own?
Yeah.
I think it really sets the brain up for like, that you almost want to do it for yourself because you knew that at such an early age. I think that's when you sit at a desk, it's like, it doesn't give you the same endorphins as it does when you do it yourself as a kid.
Not at all. And especially like if we wanted stuff, I mean, we had allowance, but it was like we had to save up and buy it.
Yeah.
Like,
My allowance was
like,
$2 a week.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah.
I mean, it would have taken forever to buy anything
Yeah.
substantial. You went to Bethlehem?
Yep.
Okay. And what did you do after high school?
U Albany. Straight. Yeah.
Albany.
Yep. I was a townie.
Okay.
And you know, I had I actually, so I was gonna go to the University of New Hampshire. I did early admission, all that stuff, and I got a scholarship. And they told me like right at the end of the school year that because I didn't graduate in the top 10% of my class, they pulled my scholarship.
That was a contingency?
That's
crazy,
I was unaware
because usually you kind of like start
it's like,
fucking around at spring, whatever.
I'm not answering this. It's
Parole officer.
yeah.
Okay.
If anyone asks, I'm in New Jersey. I haven't left New Jersey. So unrelated to this, I went to China for most of that summer, and while I was away, my parents enrolled me at U Albany, and I thought I'd stay there for a semester.
Yeah.
And I ended up really liking it and
Gotcha.
stuck around. Yeah.
Do you regret? I mean, I went to Union College and I had a great time. I had great friends. It was like an overall positive experience, but I do regret not going away to like a bigger city in a bigger university just to like meet other people that weren't just like suburban white people.
Yes.
You know, but I mean, U Albany
was pretty diverse. Yeah, it was less
way.
about it was a great mix of people, but it would have been nice to get out of Albany, I guess.
Yeah.
Although, like in retrospect, like that's when I met you. You know, like that. Like and I I'm still friends with a lot of people that I met while I was there, and like, you know, stuck around and deepened my roots. So when I finished there, though, I took off. I moved to Ireland after that, and then Maine, and then Rhode Island, and then Scotland, and then.
You like made up for it.
Yeah.
Would you recommend kids go to college?
Depends what for.
Okay. Like you wouldn't be a parent who it's like a requirement of them to go to college?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, right. Me either.
It's especially now.
What did you study? English?
Yeah. Because I knew it. I was like, I've been
What am I
English
already
for
good at?
years. I don't want to brag, but
Yeah.
I do speak English.
I know. I don't think I would encourage. I mean, I would say like unless you have a
specific
passion about something specifically that you need to learn at college. I mean, I would encourage anyone to kind of like, what is it that you just really want to do, and figure out how to find out more about that.
And I feel like, you know, timing is everything. You know, I started college in 2000, and that was, and maybe it's been scaled back a bit since then, but certainly at that time, there was a feeling like this is what you do, right? Like there weren't other options.
Yeah,
it was just this is how life goes.
Right. Well, the other options were almost meant you were somewhat of a failure.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. And I had actually considered going to AmeriCorps.
Oh yeah.
And it just,
I feel like I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. And it didn't work out. Like it was just a weird process. You know, the early days of the internet.
Yep.
And I don't have any good explanation, or like I don't really recall why it fell through, but it did. I don't even know if that even still exists anymore.
I haven't heard of anyone going into AmeriCorps.
Yeah. But I would definitely recommend people take some time and figure out what they want to do.
And so what was happening in your life when you sort of had the flashlight or the light bulb go off that said, a distillery, I want to explore this?
So I just moved back to Albany.
From Ireland?
From Scotland.
Oh, from Scotland.
Yep.
And I have to imagine that experience over there was a big catalyst to that idea.
Absolutely,
obviously,
yeah.
Right?
So I lived in the middle of nowhere, a little town called Stranraer, 11,000 people.
Yep.
I was teaching, and like the catchment area for the school was like all of southwest Scotland. Like it was a huge area.
Was this where you got in the bar fight with got in a fist fight while Daniel Weinheimer was visiting?
No, that was in Dublin.
Dublin,
That
okay,
was,
gotcha. Just trying to keep my story straight.
uh, yeah, that was a few years earlier.
Okay. You calm down a bit.
We can talk about that. Yeah, man.
It's on one of my cards. All your fist fights.
Good. So there was a distillery nearby. There was not a lot to do, aside from hiking and stuff, which I love. But,
Yeah. Like a notable distillery?
Nobody else. No, it's called Bladnoch. It was not notable then. It actually closed after I left, and then I think it was I know it was purchased a few years later, and I think it's up and running again. I don't know.
Okay.
But when I visited, there was a staff of like 6 people total. It was, I mean, absolutely beautiful. Out in the Scottish countryside. They made a lowland whiskey.
Old.
Yeah, old,
right.
like, you know, and off of the beaten path, so they didn't get a lot of tourism. So I did like a tasting, and it really is super informal. And they had like 30, 40-year-old whiskeys. Like, here you go. Like, it was
That sounds
wild.
amazing.
Yeah. And I had a lot of fun. And when I moved back to Albany, I think it was 2008 or 2009, it was right after the Farm Distilling Act had just been passed.
Yep.
So their distilleries were slowly starting to pop up, and I was like, oh, this is great. Some idiot is going to open a distillery in Albany, and I can go and pester them like I did in Scotland. And after a few years of nobody doing it, I was like, I can be that idiot.
Yeah. And weren't you the first since Prohibition to have opened up in...
Yeah. In Albany.
In Albany. That's really great.
There were a bunch in the city in the 50s, mostly gin distilleries, but like, mostly the Prohibition killed off so many industries. Distilling being.
I just remember being so proud of you because it's not uncommon to hear people talk about their goals or things they want to open, and it's just sort of like, you got to just do it.
Just do it. That's it.
You know? And I remember you really did it. I mean, you bought that, what seemed like a huge, compared to I'm sure what you have now, at that time, that big place down in Quackenbush.
Yeah.
And you like taking me through it. It was just so impressive. Like all those shiny tanks, like it was all so brand new and like sparkling clean, and you were so proud of it and so like excited about it. And it seemed like such a gamble.
I've been chasing that high ever since.
Yeah, but doesn't, I mean, when you were doing it, was it sort of like, what have I gotten myself into? Or were
that's been the first thing I think every day since then.
Yeah.
When I wake up is what have I done?
Yeah.
But
is that just because you're a warrior, or is it because the business is so stressful that that's a natural emotion from it all?
It's a little of both. I mean, I think that's just business in general. I mean,
yeah, for sure. I feel like if you're not worrying about it, you're not caring about it.
Right, and if you don't care about it, things go sideways.
What do you remember to be one of the first challenges when you started it? Like, what was it like? Oh shit, this is something I didn't see coming, or just remember being a big obstacle?
We don't have enough time to cover all. I mean, it's
I didn't know.
Like
was there any equipment breaking down?
I mean, if you had sat me down and said like this like enormous stack of papers, information, you need to just memorize all this.
Yeah.
I would have said like, maybe not.
When you were first starting the business, were you in a relationship?
I was.
Do you remember how it affected that?
Oh, it destroyed it. Absolutely.
Because you weren't emotionally available for anything else?
Yeah. I mean, emotionally, physically.
Yeah.
Like I had like, you name it, every ounce of energy I had.
It's really hard to be in a relationship. I mean, in general, of course, from what I hear. And then like opening up a business, it's just so, you really have to throw yourself into it. And I have never been able to successfully maintain a relationship while starting a business. It's just because you can't really balance it.
It's very hard.
I mean, you kind of have to be with someone who sort of says, go do it.
Yep.
I'm just going to almost like quietly be supportive in the back and
and that
allow you to be crazy. You're like become a crazy person.
Right. And like, just like keep all hours. Like, I mean, as you know, like you can get a call at 3 a.m. and be like, oh, I have to leave the house and be on right now.
Yeah. Or anytime. It's just, I think that's also just the fact that you're constantly answering the phone and checking it and whatever.
Yeah. But like with kids, like sometimes you just can't answer the phone, right? They're like, yeah. So that's
it's probably a priority.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. So that's made it a little bit.
So children, business, wives.
For the purposes of this podcast, wives are also children and wives, business.
Okay. And what do your kids know about what you do?
As
how old are you? Have how many kids?
3.
And what are their ages?
11, 10.
That's wild.
It'll be 6 in a month.
I bet you're a great dad.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I would imagine. You just have such a good, cheerful disposition, and you're smart. Like
Yeah,
my dad, I
like-
remember like worked in like this big warehouse where he was like a salesman for like these big parts. Just
Mm-hmm.
going down to the work spot on like a Saturday
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
a playground.
Yeah, and they've got like their drawer full of all their coloring
Yeah, oh, it's so
stuff, and like my office is filled with their pictures.
Really great.
It's a lot of fun.
What do you think is the loneliest part about being a business owner?
It's lonely at the top.
Yeah.
Like if I have a problem, like even if I
use that expression sometimes to people who aren't in the business, and it's sort of like, I feel weird saying it because it implies that you think you're at the top, and I just want to sort of qualify that because I feel like that expression means when you're your own boss.
Yeah.
And there's no one else that is there up there to kind of save you, and you have to share. You don't get to share the stresses of it all. You kind of have to. There's no one else to be there for you.
Right, and ultimately, like even if I call you and I'm like trying to explain a situation,
we can commiserate about it, but I wouldn't be able to understand the specifics
and like
of
all
it.
the ins and outs.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, any decisions I make,
Yeah.
it's on the consequences rest with me.
Do you have a distillery? I mean, I have restaurant peers that are business owners. Is there a distillery?
We've got a guild. We've got like a whole association. We started.
Wait, is that the river? Wait, over the river?
No, it's the New York State Distillers Guild.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so is that just basically like a?
It's a trade organization. Yeah, we get
Do you do
together.
meetups?
Yeah, we do. Like we have a big annual meeting.
Do you feel like you've almost become a mentor for other businesses in the guild that have started out?
But
That's gotta feel good.
by default.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Well,
does.
by
except I'm like,
experience.
they're like, what do I do here? I'm like,
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing. I just whatever you have to do.
Do you feel like you have imposter syndrome?
It's been, yeah, and I feel like it's okay, which is a weird thing to like try to articulate. But I feel like no matter what I'm doing, there's like, oh, like I should be doing this other thing that's more important than this.
I understand.
It's like perpetual juggling of priorities.
Yeah. What is your relationship like with guilt?
Guilt?
Is it something that did you have a mother that gave you a lot of guilt?
I mean, I was raised Catholic.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like guilt. I feel guilty about everything. Like even if I take a night off, I can barely enjoy it if I know that the bar is open because it's like I feel guilty, but I also think the staff is thinking, where the fuck is this dude? Like, why is he not here helping?
Yeah, no, there is that part of it. Except I feel like it's pretty clear that I'm always working.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's not
right.
like,
And I would also hope that people here don't think that I'm just like some lazy bum that it's not working.
it's less guilt than it is just anxiety.
You know, anxiety is a tough one. I
wonder what we could.
I would say, I mean, the alcohol, the alcohol helps,
for, yeah.
of course. I mean, that's, I would imagine a therapist would say that's not the way that you want to like figure it all out. But with me, anxiety, having gone through it so darkly at certain parts of my life, it feels like I can almost handle anything at this point because at those times I thought I was like a minute away from checking myself into like a mental hospital because I couldn't even look people in the eyes. And I'm so almost grateful for that time because it has made me feel like I can assess what is real and what is not in terms of my anxiety.
This is gonna sound terrible, but the other business people that I'm friends with are either like us or they're total sociopaths.
Yeah.
Like they don't feel anxiety because they don't feel anything at all.
Yeah, they are computers.
Yeah. One of the things that we're allowed to feel and not be considered emotional is anger, right? Like you can't show sadness, you can't show anxiety.
Why is that?
Because it's like that's anger. Like anger isn't a feeling; it's a
strength.
It's
almost.
a strength. Yeah.
There's like a virility in it.
Yeah, and so there's a tendency to like want to channel all my emotions into anger, like blame somebody or. Was that was the best question? It's gone now.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I've never heard that before, and that's so true.
And I can't just like immediately find someone to blame.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes shit just goes wrong.
Do you find yourself getting angry? Like, would you say there are people at work that think of you as having a temper?
No, not anymore.
Wow, I unfortunately have that. Did you say not anymore? Yeah. So that obviously.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Is that something you worked on professionally? Yeah. I should probably do that.
Like what really helped, going back to what you were saying earlier, was being in a relationship and having kids. Like you have to show other things. Like you can't just channel it all.
Yeah, and you don't want to be that.
Yeah, and it's irrational.
Parent that the kids remember, like the parent being
just
angry.
Like, horror. Yeah.
What would be your advice to somebody who wants to have partners in a relationship?
I have a lot of. I feel like you and I could talk about this like
business
off camera
business
for
partner.
hours and
Business
hours and
partners.
hours. Oh yeah, sorry, business. Yeah, business partners. Because partners are tricky.
Yeah, they
And I've had a
are.
lot of businesses, and like some have worked out decently well, and some have been terrible.
Be very careful about what I say next.
Yeah.
You have to go into it knowing that it might not work out, or that it might not be a forever thing. You have to treat it like any relationship.
Yeah.
Like you have to take time for like go out for drinks every so often, and like just like not necessarily be friends, but just not always be on.
Is this a reflection on it, or in the beginning when you first had a business partner, you did that?
I didn't do that.
I didn't do that either. I mean, Lynn Beaumont, who you know
Yeah,
from
of course.
Cheesecake,
Yeah.
we were right out of
Yeah,
college.
and
and
Lynn,
she's
yeah,
my
yeah.
first business partner.
Yeah.
And we were super close friends. I mean, I still consider her to be like my sister, but
Yeah.
it fucked up our relationship. I mean, I don't see her like I rarely see her now, and we were like inseparable in college and after college, and it's just a bummer because it's like you expect the best and you're so excited about it, and then the reality of like having to work together in a professional way and like the money and like
And also,
bills
like,
and like
everybody makes mistakes. Not
Yeah.
me, of course. I mean, but like
and everyone's different.
it's right, and it's tough to navigate that when somebody else makes a mistake, to like hold them accountable without losing your mind, or vice versa. When you make a mistake, needing a little bit of grace and like having some leeway and like working through it.
In the distillery world, what is a specific problem with employees? Like in this, like distillery specific, like at your guild,
Yeah.
what are some of the things when you're like, oh my God, you're having this problem too?
So what's interesting is that
Them drinking?
whether you'd think that, but no, it's like
Because in the beer world, a lot of them are like alcoholics.
No, I guess we don't have that problem. It's like I have like several businesses crammed into one. But there's the distilling, like the actual production, manufacturing side of things, and then there's the sales and marketing side of things, and then there's the bar, the retail, like direct retail,
Yeah.
and then like the farmers markets. So it's a pretty broad spread in terms of the different like sorts of.
Before, I don't know where it's coming up, but I remember the question.
Yeah.
Is there someone that you work with that you would want to give props to that you feel like is really good at sort of who's been a good employee? Like if there's like,
I mean, Luke. I mean, I can't. Like the one thing I cannot say enough is how phenomenal my employees have been. Luke's
That's
been there
great.
for forever. It's like from the distilling side of things, we'd
Yep.
be dead in the water without him.
Yep.
So I'll go through. So like I said, there's the distilling end, the whole team. Adam, and like they're phenomenal. And then on like the sales and marketing stuff, Brian and Garrett are amazing. The bar, Natalie holds it, like she's amazing.
Yeah.
And then
She had a lot of nice compliments for you. I asked her for some input on like what it's like to have known you for the years. And then like in paraphrasing, she was like, it's all his idea. He did all of this. And like it really was like, we're just sort of like in line behind him making all of his like dreams and things happen. And it's like you deserve the credit of it all.
Like when I'm at the bar, like she is the boss. Like she
Yeah.
like I don't go like well.
And deservingly, she's
like,
great.
Like I don't
She's
go behind the
perfect
bar.
choice.
I let her. She's like, what should I do? I'm like, whatever you want. Like, can I do this? Yes. You think it's the right thing to do? Yes.
You're not a micromanager.
I'm not. I try not to be. And
Am
like,
I a micromanager?
Don't answer that. Nobody answer that. No, avoid eye contact. Is the camera? It's just the camera. You should probably adjust it.
I really don't think I am. I mean, I genuinely don't think I am. But
Like, I just like I find, like I said, the people that I just named, Luke and Natalie and Brian. Like I find people who are better than me at things.
yeah,
And
right.
put them there.
Surround
and then
yourself by the smartest.
Try to.
Yeah. This is a softball, I guess. But what advice would you give to someone looking to start their own distillery?
Go. Don't. No.
Don't.
No.
That's like that's the go-to response for anyone that I ask. Like I ask
like
that,
such a
she's like,
cliche.
don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah. I would say start by finding somebody who already has a distillery. Me, for example.
Yeah.
Or whomever, and partner with them to start your product before you invest in a manufacturing
that's smart.
space.
Right. It's kind of like dip your toe in and learn it all.
Right. Rather than like buy, like I did this.
Yeah, but how would somebody do that? What do they need to have in their own
so
space
they
to invest in to get to that point?
They need an actual plan. right? I can't tell you how many people.
But not like a recipe. I mean, can someone walk up and be like, here's a recipe?
Yeah, like that's what happens a lot. Like I have this great idea. I'm like, okay, like, what's your idea? Like I'm gonna make a hay flavored whiskey. I'm like, all right. What's the plan? Like, I don't know. Like, it's gonna sell.
That's what you're here to do.
I'm gonna make $1 million. Yeah. Like it's.
Yeah.
It's
that really, but how do you learn that? Except for I mean, I think that's for people who want to do things like that. That's where they get caught up in it all.
Mm-hmm.
And you would imagine that going to school would like teach you that stuff, but really you just have to go do it.
Do it, yeah.
It's like, I mean, I would almost say go work for the distillery.
Well, that's 95% of the people in the guild, all the distillers I know, we're so transparent. Like, I'll tell you how much everything costs. Like, I'll tell you what all the challenges are. Like, probably
there's like a
probably to a fault, honestly. Like, I should
no, but I think it's like a community. I think that's great. I remember when I was in the restaurant business, it felt so competitive with all the other restaurants.
Yeah.
Then when you get into farming, it's like you'd call a farmer and they'd be like, we got our hay from here, we do this and this, and it's like it was so welcoming, and it's a much better.
It's really like there is like a ton of camaraderie. It's great.
Camaraderie, that's a good word.
Yeah, we like. I could call any number of distillers and be like, "Hey, I need whatever."
How would you say you personally have changed since you first started?
Well, I haven't changed at all.
Okay, next question. You look the same. That's good. You have a very youthful face.
I feel like I've gotten marginally more responsible.
I think it's been to me it's a blessing and a curse.
Yes, yeah. Like
it's like so many wonderful things have happened from it, but it's like fucked me up so much in my personal life. Like I'm basically a hermit.
Yeah, no. I
mean, if people knew how often I'm home alone, intentionally not trying to be around people, they would be worried about me probably.
Yeah, no. It's like how little I sleep. That's
one thing. But has that always been the case?
So
you have children also.
Yes, right.
From what I hear,
certainly hasn't helped. But like, so obviously I do manufacturing, and obviously I do stuff in the liquor industry, so it's gotten me into those worlds. And there's a tourism aspect to it, so I've gotten into that. And
what does
there's
that mean?
the legal, like people visit the distillery. Like I'm on the
gotcha,
board
gotcha,
of
right.
like Discover Albany, like on the Albany County Tourism Bureau. The association building. I've started 2 nonprofit, 2 trade organizations. So getting into all of that stuff.
I'm so proud of you.
Laws passed. It's it's just gotten me into all these different, really interesting facets of life and society that I had no conceptualization of.
Yeah. Are you on a lot of boards?
I'm on a few.
Yeah, I can't do them. I'm not smart enough. That's the truth. I mean, sometimes I'm on some boards and everyone's talking on such a level that I just can't understand. I'm not sure what this question will mean to you, but oh God.
Well, if it's in English.
Hey, you ever seen Chickens Mate? It is not consensual. I hate it.
Have I ever seen Chickens Mate? Is that the question?
Ducks, yeah. We're gonna take a turn for some weird questions coming up here, John. What is your current relationship with money? Is it something that you're always worried about? Is it something that you feel like you've kind of like made it?
No.
Yeah.
I'm always worried about it.
Because why? I mean,
because we're like margins are
people.
slim.
But people have to assume that you have a vault of cash in your basement.
Well, I mean, aside from the vault of cash,
well,
I worry about like, is my cash? Is it
someone getting into the vault of cash?
Is it getting damp? Is it like?
Do you ever do money manifestations?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not.
Do you guys ever do money manifestations? I do all the time.
I think that's called counterfeiting.
What? No. Do you know what I'm talking about? Walk me through it. Like I have a money manifestation that is like, I always will have enough money. Mickey knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's just basically, I don't know what it is, but it's just, I'm always so worried about money that it's like whatever I can do to help the continual money coming into my life, I'm there for it. And I'm a big believer in what I always thought manifestation was just like, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
That's I guess what manifestation is now. But those manifestations is it called manifestation, Mickey? Yeah. Yeah. And they're these little things that you say that tell the world, or, we're in a matrix and the people up above just hear it's like, send him money. He said he needs money.
Can I just text them? Is there an easier way to have to?
So I'm always worried about it.
Candles is their preferred communication? Is that the... It works for me. Okay, great. All right. Sold. Done.
Has there ever been a time when, even if it was like at some point when you made the Albany vodka and it's like crushing it and you're like thinking, holy shit, I'm good for a minute?
There have been like literally minutes of
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yeah.
But is it also then you're like, now that I have a little bit of money, I'm going to invest or start doing this?
Sort of.
You know what I mean? It's like, money set aside is money that can be used for like building.
Like I'm more of like a slow and steady kind of a growth thing.
Yep.
Growth model.
Slow and steady. It is wild, John, being in Miami and seeing ALB vodka in the Satai. It's wild seeing it on, what race car was that?
Oh, I don't remember.
Well, no, but what was that? I mean, it's on the Grand Prix shit. It's like, it's on, is it not the vodka for JetBlue Airlines?
Yeah.
It's so impressive, John.
But look, I mean,
I know, but I mean, listen, just pat yourself on the back. I'm proud of you. Like, I feel like the whole, like, all the town is proud of you.
Thanks. Thank you.
I really hope you feel that way about yourself. It's like someone who's local, who did something really impressive with a quality product. People love you, like, just personally, professionally. It sounds like everyone like loves working with you. So, I mean, you should just be really happy with like what you've done so far.
Sure, they are a literal thing that's happening, but they're not like a tangible, in front of me sort of thing. I'm not articulating.
I understand.
Well.
I mean, well, it's also just one little piece of like the bigger picture of it all.
Right.
It's kind of like when I had a clothing line and being in a little store.
Yeah.
And someone
like
said, I saw you in a store. It wasn't like, I made it.
Yeah.
It's just all part of the grind of it all.
But like when I walk into a bar, or even today, when they're pouring this drink, I was like,
have you walked into a bar like in New York City or another city and you're like, oh shit, there's our ALB and didn't know it was there?
Even if I know
it's so cool.
Even if I know it's there, like today, but they were pouring this drink, I was like, oh, they're using ALB. Like,
we're here?
Like, yes. But
well,
of course,
we only pour
still,
it. I mean, unless someone asks for something else.
But it's still like, it feels really cool. It's really, it's a really neat feeling. Like, oh yeah, that's.
So to knock you off this good energy moment.
Yeah, please do.
What would you say, to get you back into your comfort zone, what would you say is the biggest professional mistake you've made?
Oh my God.
Or a risk you might have taken that didn't work?
There have been lots of times where we've started.
I think.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I thought it was when you try to do the milk with the vodka. You shake the half milk, half vodka can. I don't think you sold many of those, right?
Well,
you partnered with Stewart's and you did the Stewart's milk.
The problem was that we're using raw milk and it kept exploding. Otherwise, I thought that was a genius idea. I feel like every day there's a new mistake. But
that's not the answer I was looking for.
What do you think it is?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I mean, well,
coming on this podcast.
No. I guess it would seem as if, from an outside perspective, it just seems like you have a trajectory that keeps going up, where there hasn't been so many visible misses from your company to the outside perspective.
I mean, like the easy ones are, I should have started vodka early. The first.
Oh, vodka. How long did it take?
So I started making whiskey in 2012. Vodka was 2017.
Okay.
I should have done vodka sooner.
Yeah.
I honestly, everything that I do like correctly is because I did the wrong thing
first
several times.
Yeah. If you could go back in time to year one, what would you warn yourself about?
I would caution myself against anything that sounded too good to be true. Right? There are no shortcuts. And I would also heavily caution myself against using any found money as working capital.
What is considered found money?
Like during COVID, we got all the
yeah.
Like save more money.
Right.
Don't feel like you have to. If you have it, don't feel like you have to spend it.
I know it's
hard.
That's what I was saying with money. Anytime I have any money set aside, it's like, oh my God, now I can do these things that have been like in that drawer in my head that I've wanted to spend money on.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. That is a good one. Right.
Yeah.
Do you do drugs?
Not recreationally.
What's the alternative?
I mean, I take prescriptions.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. You don't smoke pot?
No,
I hate pot.
People pop 10, 15 milligrams.
No.
If I have more than 2 milligrams, I
No.
am a space cadet.
I'm scared to try anything except ALB vodka.
I really,
I will
It's-
say, like, that is something that I do like about alcohol. Like, I could have a few drinks and like I could get a call from anybody. And it's
Yes.
totally manageable.
Yeah.
I could have one little hit of pot. I'm locking my doors, putting the, the closing up shop in my house.
Yeah. I will say too, like I got diagnosed as having ADHD finally, like 10 years ago.
How?
Adderall,
Who does that?
Game changer.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's
But
like,
wait, God, I have so many questions. Did
please,
you?
yeah.
I mean, I feel like I have to have it. Anyone that spends any amount of time that's like focused, because I'm like, do this, blah, blah, blah. It's like crazy.
It's
Did it feel like something you were just sort of interested in learning to see if you had, or
No,
was it like something I'm not
like,
able to?
It was like the kind of thing that everybody around me was very clear on that I had it. And
Yeah.
I was like, no. And I was, not in denial, but like I self-medicated. Like I got through it, and all through high school, my grades sucked, and I hated doing homework.
Same.
But I got by fine because
I cheated.
I
Did you never cheat?
No.
So that's why you're much better than I am.
But like I slipped through the cracks, and I was not diagnosed. But like in hindsight, I'm like, if you look up ADHD in the DSM-5, is like a picture of me. Like it is
Right.
It's like I tick all the boxes. And so when I got diagnosed, I was seeing like a psychologist, like a non-prescriber. Yep. She's like, I want you to go talk to my colleague. She's a nurse practitioner. And I was in there for like 2 minutes, and she was like, I bet you have like really good recall of random facts. Like, I do. She's like, I bet you get like when you're reading and you get into something, like the world could be on fire around you. You have no idea. I'm like, you're right. I'm like, how do you
That's
know
so
me?
interesting.
She's just like going down the list of symptoms. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, yes. Like tell me, tell me more.
Right, right. No
what
one's
does
ever
this, what
known
does
this
this
about
mean?
me.
Yes, yeah. It was so obvious to so many people, and so they prescribed me Adderall.
And so
I was
what?
like, all
and
right.
you never took that like recreationally?
No, because I was like, look, you're gonna give me a stimulant,
Yeah.
and amphetamines, and tell me it's gonna calm me down. Like, no, thank you.
Right.
And so I just didn't fill the prescription.
And so
And then, sorry.
No.
Right.
I'm just. I'm so curious what it felt like.
So I had. I'll get there. This is like a 5-part anecdote. So I was like, I'm not doing this. And I had a friend of mine who he's a close friend of mine. I hadn't heard from him in a while, which was unusual. And I reached out to him a couple of times, and he kept kind of like brushing me off. And I had made plans to go visit him like several months after this. And he was like, look, when you get here, we'll talk. I was like, all right, weird, but okay. And when I went to visit him, he's like, I didn't want to talk to you about this via text or call or whatever, but I have epilepsy. Like I started having seizures, grand mal seizures.
Oh, wow.
It's made things really difficult for me. Like I had trouble communicating. I wanted to tell you about it in person. He's like, but in the past month or so, they finally found the right combination of medication, and it's like gotten it under control. I'm starting to have like be back to normal-ish. And I was like, oh, so you went to a doctor. They said there's this thing with your brain. Here's some medication you can take to fix it. And if he had said but I'm not going to take it, I would kick him in the fucking ball. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh wait, that's
Why
literally.
why are you not applying that sense logic to yourself?
So I was still nervous about it. So
Do you remember the night that you took it for the first time?
All right. So my therapist was like, if you're all right, she understood my anxiety. She's like, all right, get a notebook, and
The anxiety about taking it.
yes, right, and write down the date, the dosage. I want you to write down every time you take it, write down how you feel. So first entry, I take it, I wait 45 minutes, and write down this feels
Wasn't that
like
45 minutes you were probably what is about to happen?
Yeah.
Also
and I wrote down, this feels like a strong cup of coffee. And that was the only entry of that entire notebook. That was it.
Wow.
That was
But what does that mean? When you say that, what's the
it was there
so
was no,
positive that you didn't even need to keep
I couldn't believe.
In what way? So
difference
what is it for someone that I'm not sure that I'm ready to like go see a doctor to like take anything
You are.
for it.
You're ready. You go. You should go.
But what would be something?
If
Did
you're
you
thinking
ever?
about it,
Okay,
just go.
well,
I'm not even,
if I'm being
not saying-
honest,
but I'm not being like, this isn't directly direct at you. But if you're thinking about it, just fucking do it. Like, why? Why wait?
because I worry that I will stop being productive because I feel like that if I am that is what keeps me able to juggle 1,000 balls in the air.
Oh, look.
Then you remove that from me, then all of a sudden they're gonna come crashing down. I'm just gonna be like chilling over here to the side,
Like,
relaxed.
yeah, fuck those balls. No, it's
But that's what I think.
it makes you, it gives you the ability to like to adjust the volume a little bit, right? It doesn't
Okay.
like hear you, right?
Does it affect sleeping?
I don't sleep anyway, but no.
Oh,
here's the-
oh, oh,
like,
you-
all right,
even
here's the
before
thing,
that.
like,
Oh, that's.
I could drink a pot of coffee and fall asleep.
I can't do that.
What's crazy is that if I take too small a dose of Adderall, it makes me very sleepy. So let me
Yeah.
explain like my understanding of it. So if you had let's pretend this is a regular human brain. You do drugs. Anyway. Let's pretend this is I don't have a pen on me. This is a regular human brain. For if you do like a CT scan for like a normal neurotypical brain, there's blood. There's heat everywhere.
Yep.
For somebody like me, there are hot spots and cold spots because parts of my brain are very active and parts are not, and that's why ADHD has like symptoms of depression and anxiety tied into it because those parts of your brain overclock and get like burned out.
Oh.
And like they're
wow.
compensating for things, right? And so when you take a stimulant, what it does is it opens up all the blood vessels, so
like
it
seeps
spreads
into those other
everything
spots.
spreads out.
Wow.
And it's like, oh, this is how a regular brain works.
That's really great.
And sometimes it's depressing to look back and think of like, what if I had been diagnosed 20 years earlier? Like maybe I could have done something with my life. You know what I mean? Like whatever.
But,
I know. It's
no,
like,
I know.
yeah.
I wouldn't change a
But
thing
yeah,
about you,
yeah,
John.
But I look back and like, oh, like that's why I did this stupid thing. That's why I did this stupid thing. Giving me a lot more confidence in that, like, oh, it's not just that I'm an idiot. I mean, I am an idiot, but in these specific things, like, I'm not a bad person. Like, this is clearly
Yeah.
a symptom of this very common. And like when I first got diagnosed, also I went online and I started reading.
When was it?
About 10 years ago. I want to say
Okay.
it was almost. I think it was 2015, so 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went online and read like ADHD forums, and I was like, oh, like I thought I was like special and unique, but it was like reading these strangers' stories. It was like reading little snippets of my autobiography. Like it
wow.
was it was incredibly surreal. Like you think you're like a
Yeah, of course.
still
Well, that
like,
must feel
unique and
comforting and also.
yeah, a little both. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So, people that were in your life for 10 years, closely, family members, I
Mhm.
would imagine even professionally people,
Yep.
would they say that they've noticed a difference?
Yes.
It's great.
And they can say, and what's interesting is they can notice when I'm not on Adderall more than I can, right? Like it's more apparent to people
And
other
what
than
would
me.
be a behavior of that?
Being more attentive, being more present,
No, if you're off it.
being less attentive,
Oh,
being less, yeah, like
Well, I don't know if it means you're have a
more
temper
more
or you're
easily
just like,
distractible. I mean, that's certainly part of it. In fact, when I was first diagnosed, my therapist recommended I not take it for work. She recommended I take it before I go home. Because like clearly whatever I was doing at work was working. Does that make sense? Or,
interesting. Yeah.
but like it made my interpersonal relationships.
It was affecting it more negatively at home.
Yes, than
Okay.
it was. Yeah, and just broadly speaking, and to your point too, like I sometimes I feel like I need to have make sure all the plates are spinning and have that sort of manic awareness of everything that's happening.
Yeah.
Which is not what you want at home.
Yeah. So it has only affected you positively, you would say.
For the one until I dropped dead, but yeah, I mean, like
Well,
it's yeah.
Spoiler
Yes.
alert.
Yeah, I got bad news. Yeah.
I mean,
I would say yes.
In my worry of like
Yes.
not being able to be as productive as I would be if I start taking that drug, you would say it does not affect you negatively in the way that keeps you kind of wanting to be like hardworking or whatever.
Yeah.
Like wanting.
Yes. The thing, if we're going to keep going down this psychoanalysis, the thing that I worry about is, let's say my doctor or whatever decided like, all right, no more.
You're done. Yeah.
Like, would I still be okay? Like, am I dependent on this? And so I do like drug breaks. Like I take a few days and without taking it, it's fine. Like, spoiler alert, it's, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
That's
I don't
fine,
know.
yeah.
Didn't you feel like you were, I am not in your head, obviously,
Yeah.
but like you seemed fine. I guess this is what anyone
Well,
say
that's-
from the
yes,
outside perspective.
Yes, yeah. It didn't seem like there was anything particularly wrong with me.
Yeah.
It just feels like, oh, I'm a little more, not productive. That's not the right word.
Calm, focused,
Focused,
Yeah.
Present. Yeah.
which are great.
well-
Those are
well,
great things to be.
Yeah, which is, yeah, and it's
Have you done Coke?
no, which
Well,
is
Coke.
again,
Well,
yeah,
but Coke for people that have
but
it's like
same-
it's not
but
fun.
like, that's the same thing though.
It's
Like,
kind of
that's-
like it's a
but
little bit boring.
That's the same reason that I didn't take Adderall to begin with.
Yeah.
When I was prescribed it, I was like, oh, the last fucking thing I need is a stimulant.
Yeah.
Like that, like it just seemed like it would be. What's also very funny is that I have like really bad sinuses and like bad nosebleeds, so everyone assumes I'm just like always on coke.
Some
And
big
I've
coke,
literally,
right.
and the more I'm like, Matt, I've never done coke. Like, okay, we get it. You've never done coke.
Right.
Thank you. But I do want to know, like in hindsight, had I tried it before I was diagnosed and stuff, would have been like everyone around me is like having a
Yeah.
great time.
I mean,
I'm like, I'm gonna
I don't want to
take
like
a
call him
nap.
out, but I have a family member who's like very ADHD,
Uh-huh.
and he's like Coke is just not that fun. It's just it calms him down.
Yeah, that's the crazy. That's
Yeah.
like
I've never tried Coke.
I'm not me either.
Yeah,
like,
it's
it
like
would-
actually weirdly one of the things I'm most proud about, like professionally, personally.
Mhm.
It's always around me. It's just I've never done it mainly because I'm nervous about doing it
That's
all the
that's-
time.
That's
I'd buy like I would
yeah.
fill this up with cocaine, keep it in my house. I'd have people come over all the time.
But that's
Like
the
I
thing,
know
like,
I would.
Do you
At what
do
point
drugs?
do we have to stop this
That's-
go from eating all these cards? I mean,
It's,
how much ink is too much ink?
it's probably all soy based now. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like drugs is a whole are a whole weird thing. Like I wouldn't do heroin. But I
Oh
don't
no,
think,
no!
But I don't think
I
it
would
should be-
love to do mushrooms.
But I don't think it should be illegal.
Oh, I
it
don't think
doesn't
I actually
stop
don't think
people.
any drug should be illegal.
It
Personally.
doesn't stop people.
Yeah.
It just makes it. This is a total.
That's a whole.
sidetrack,
That's
yeah.
another podcast.
Yeah.
What is next for like ALB in general? Is there anything coming up on the horizon that's kind of exciting? Oh my God, we can edit this. Can you explain to me?
No. We'll
Really?
Talk later. We'll talk later.
I won't. Okay.
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
But I will. I will tell you.
it is so juicy.
Um,
What's next for ALB?
honestly, I don't know. I mean, that's been kind of like the fun part. Like I'm looking into, like doing THC stuff. Speaking of which,
Mhm.
right? I'm looking into doing non-alcoholic stuff.
Yep.
Especially as I've gotten older. I mean, so I used to drink, so it's not hard to imagine me drinking less than I used to.
Yep.
It's like everybody drinks less than I used to. But like just being more cognizant of like what like other markets that are out there. I'm doing more collaborations and partnerships. So like right now, as I was complaining about earlier, sitting behind the desk is kind of dull. I really want to get back out and start doing the sales thing.
Yeah. You're ready for a new challenge.
Yeah, like getting back out there. Like sales are hard.
Yeah.
It was actually a really nice feeling, like 5 years ago, whatever it was, when I was like, okay, Alicia, you're taking over sales.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna go take a nap. But now I miss it. It's like, so I'm looking forward to being a little more public facing than I have been.
Cool.
And this is like a good catalyst for it.
Yeah,
right?
awesome.
Like, yeah.
Well, thanks for doing this, John.
It was my pleasure. Really,
Yeah.
thanks for having me. And it's something I do want to say is going back to what we were talking about earlier. You asked about like what are the challenges specific to a distillery, personnel wise. Everybody I've spoken to, every business owner, whether it's a farm,
Yep.
whether it's an optician, custom curtains, like
Yeah.
if you're getting into business, or if you're in business, find other people and talk to them. I'm talking to the cameras. Like
You're like have a community of
have
people that
yes.
understand how to help
And
you through
'cause
your problems.
It's all like it's really like the most helpful thing I've had is like a support network of other business owners who don't necessarily understand specific problems, but understand what a fucking grind it can be.
It's hard. I love you and I'm proud of you. I want you to know that.
So
I
much,
hope
man.
I can't say it enough. I really
and
I'm
likewise.
just happy for
I mean, this like I'm pretending this is the first time I've ever been here. This place is great.
Yeah, thank you. I'm proud of it.
I mean, you're one to talk, man. You've done cool things too. But that really, thank you.
Well, thanks, Sean. All right. I never know how to wrap this up.
Yeah,
we got to figure out how to do that.
Spit.
On the next episode of Farm Therapy.
I feel like no one would talk back to you.
There's no reason to.
Well, no, I know. I mean, you come with such a confidence.
Yes, I would not.
Every time he does it.
I've seen people walk in that have been in a rush, and
Yeah.
I literally have touched their hand and said, let's take a deep breath.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
look
like
at the
Reiki.
specials and make a choice.
Nice. Good.
Like, let's keep it easy.
Yeah.
This isn't rocket science. Yeah.